Okay, I totally forgot that this was a thing, and we have to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey is a Swiftie.
Yeah.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Sip&Awe, where God puts you on awesome. I'm your host, Brandon Windsor, and this is WAR Part 2.
Part 2 with me.
I was going to say Week 2, and then Part 2, but then came out. Part 2 with Jeffrey.
It both works.
Welcome, Jeffrey.
Welcome, Brandon.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, Jeffrey, but it's official. You're awesome.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I need that.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, there you go. You're awesome, too. I'm awesome now that I'm looking at it. All right,
And
it's
you
time.
are a doctor.
I am.
Yeah.
A doctor and awesomeness. Okay, Here we go. Sippy time. Everyone put your mugs in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Say hey.
Ho.
Say hey. No, you say hey, not ho.
Ho. Hey.
Thank you, Lord, for the day that he has made for you and me. 1, 2, 3. Make me sick, Jeffrey.
I do my best to try every day.
Sick. Gosh.
You know I hate you sometimes, right?
I hate you too. So me and Jeff, I think, if I'm being honest, me and a majority of my friend group, it's just a guy thing. I think only guys can relate to this, but we act gay.
Okay, cool. I was wondering if we were going to get into this a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, you want to explain?
I think
We're not gay,
we're not,
but
we are.
we are for each other. Okay.
If you're... I don't know. It works like this. I make fun of my friends.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think I'm a real jerk sometimes.
Yeah.
Until they actually know me. Mm-hmm. And then they learn, like,
not
if I care about you, I'm going to make fun of you. Mm-hmm. If I don't like you, I'm really just going to say, hey, what's up, man?
Those are the best friendships.
I'm not going to make jokes about people.
What's up, loser?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So, let me just kind of give a preface. So, I don't know why I can't find the words. I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm setting myself up for failure. Okay, we're not gay.
We're not.
But
Trust us.
we'll make jokes about like, hey, come over, you can cuddle, or like, see you later, bro. And then we do like the handshake, and then we do like a,
They do. Those
Not
do
like
make
a-
your butt look great.
yeah, not like a legit kiss, but like
No.
we pretend like we go in.
We
you know
got
what
close
I'm
one
saying?
time, though. Esther was not happy about that.
Yeah, she
That
pulled me
was,
aside. She's like, I didn't find that very funny.
No.
So,
Yeah, we were both like bobbing when one of us should have weaved.
yeah,
And it
and
was
we
like,
both
this is
weaved.
We both weaved.
We both weaved into each other. I went do
At a
girls,
young adults night.
which was did I just finish ministering too? That would have been weird.
I think I don't know if it was before it started or after it ended, but I just remember on the phone with you after we left, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, Esther's not gonna be happy about that. My bad." He was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, she wasn't happy about that, man. I'm sorry for kissing you, bro, in front of my wife.
My bad."
Dang it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just it's a guy thing because it's like on the internet. I used to follow a page called For the Boys or Boys Being Boys, and it
Yeah.
was just like that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like you like spank your boy's butt.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a thing. You know what I'm saying?
And we're not even sports people.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sports guy. Besides
Yeah.
like a little bit of hockey, and that's just not it.
If you were a sports guy and your coach spanked your butt, would you be weirded out? You think?
If I was a sports guy, I think it'd be like
Appropriate.
honorable. I think I'd be like, I actually did good.
You're like, yes.
I scored that touchdown.
Yeah, spank my butt. I
Yep.
did that.
Give me one
Yeah.
more. Good measure.
Hey, other cheeks, coach. Come on.
Even it up.
Even it out. Come on.
Can't be walking lopsided.
Here's the thing. I think it'd be uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
don't like when people touch my butt.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, my butt is just like my. This is my no square. No, don't touch me there. No. Yeah,
And that's just your butt
it's just my butt.
only.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So like even like when I'm doing the dishes, my wife like spanks me. I'm like, don't do that. Do not. Yeah, my butt's a safe space. It's just so sensitive. It tickles. I can't believe that we're talking about this right now.
We really got into that really quick.
Topics in the last 5 minutes were not gay. My butt is sensitive.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about something godly.
Okay, cool.
Worship.
Worship.
Jeff, you
Yes.
do you like worship?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
explain.
I don't know.
Explain.
It's just like some of the songs. I just don't like them.
Okay. That's
As a
fair.
whole, I do.
Yeah.
But as specific songs, I'm like, I can skip this one. Or, oh, we're playing this one at worship. I can go to the bathroom real quick. Or I can finish some stuff in the cafe. I can come back later.
There are some times like that, I guess, where it's like I don't really necessarily like the song.
Like the fifth Sunday in a row, we're playing something. I'm like, okay.
It's the repetitive stuff. I do see I do see the heart of being repetitive because it builds familiarity and
So
people
you're not having to pay attention to the screen. You can
Right.
kind of get into it more.
yeah, and so people can kind of sing along. But there was one I'm not okay, I just got to be careful with this one, okay? I love my church
It's a great church.
so much.
You should come and visit.
SEC 10 a.m. Sunday, we'll save a seat for you. But whenever Gyra came out, Gyra,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
are enough.
Month 2, I was like, okay.
Month 3, I was like, this is getting insane.
See, you had a better like patience for it than I did because I was like week 2. I'm like, cool. I'm not working this Sunday. I'm just gonna come in after worship just in case.
Yeah, and so like what our church does is the first Wednesday we'll do like a heart and soul service, and it's like we did Gyra on Sunday, we're doing Gyra on Wednesday now,
Yeah.
and then the next Sunday comes like, oh, we're doing Gyra again.
Although, being on worship team, I love the repetitiveness.
Okay,
Because it makes it easier.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I totally agree because there are Sundays where it's like, here's a set. It's like, bro, easy. I don't even have to rehearse.
Like this Sunday, I'm like, cool. I already know these 2 songs. This one,
Glory to God.
just got to practice one basically, and cool.
Glory to God. So how long you been playing music, Jeffrey?
I've been playing music since I was probably like 14, 15.
You know, when I came out the womb,
Yeah, I mean, I was always banging.
I came out with the guitar in my hands.
Yeah, not comfortable for the mom.
Yeah.
It was weird.
The pointy part of the guitar string scratched.
Yeah, the setup was not done right.
Yeah, I forgot my amp up there too, so that was a loss.
Oof.
Dang. So what is your favorite instrument to play?
Guitar.
Okay.
Guitar. I'm very generic.
What is a instrument you want to learn?
Trumpet.
Really?
Yeah, I like ska music, so I want to play trumpet.
I wasn't expecting that either.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love some ska music, so trumpet or saxophone or something like that, something horn related.
Who's your favorite ska band?
It's like a tie between Less Than Jake or the Mighty Boss Tones.
The Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah.
Cool. Can you define ska? Like, you know, Sublime? Are they ska?
I don't know if I'd call them, they're like, I would say they're more like funk.
I'm going to look it up. Fun fact. Whenever the song, Bradley, I forgot his name, the singer for Sublime, whenever his wife heard them on the radio for the first time, she thought he was black because he had so much soul in his voice.
Oh, yeah.
And then she
I
saw
thought
them
that for a while,
live.
too.
She saw them live, and it's just some chubby white dude. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's go to Sublime's page on Spotify. Are you a
What
Spotify
category?
or Apple Music?
Oh, Spotify all day.
Praise God, baby.
I had an Android for too long. I couldn't switch over.
Okay, we're not trying to write punk rock. We're not trying to write reggae. We're not trying to write ska.
Reggae. That's what I would have called them.
Sublime's Bradley Knoll told KROQ in 1995. We're just trying to write a good song, and they
Good
did
old
exactly that
K-Rock.
time and time again. Yep. So I guess they don't have a genre.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just call ska as like punk music with like a weird upbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
And
the
trumpets.
I like reggae, the reggae feel where it's like the note on the offbeat. I don't know. It's just so fun. Like 21 Pilots does that a lot. I think that's what really caught my attention with them. Do you like 21 Pilots?
They have their days. I have like for stuff like that, like radio music, I have like handful of songs I like, but they're not album artists for me.
Gotcha.
You know?
Okay, I totally forgot that this was a thing, and we have to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey is a Swiftie.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
What? Talk about that.
She just got good lyrics. She got good lyrics. She does the 4-chord song very well. Sticks in the key of G for the most part, G and C, and just fun music.
Are you a Swiftie fan because she's like you think she's attractive, or you genuinely just love her music?
I generally just love her music.
Cool.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the whole Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl? Did you just love it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I was happy for Teddy because the Chiefs won.
Oh god, it's rigged. It's rigged.
It wasn't rigged. Have you seen the last like 3 or 4 Super Bowls? They were gonna win.
Whatever. It's rigged.
They were gonna win. Taylor Swift, magic or no magic.
So, when did you start listening to Taylor Swift?
Ooh, I think it was like a little bit after high school, I think.
Was that like her earlier days?
No, because I think in 2015 is when 1989 came out.
Okay.
That's when a lot of people were jumping on, I think.
Let's go on Spotify.
Yeah.
Let's
There's
do some
dates.
math. For those of you wondering, I am not a Swiftie.
He is not.
I am not.
It's one of the downfalls of our friendship.
Yeah. That's. Ooh, I didn't mean to start playing.
Because when did Red... Because Red's my favorite album.
Dang, she has a lot of albums.
She does.
Dang, Live in Paris. Dang, dude. Dang.
Because the original Red... Nope, let's not start playing it. I'll also mess this
So
up.
2008 was her first album.
Yeah. That was the
Bad Blood.
self-titled.
Yeah, the Taylor Swift Holiday Collection.
Oh.
Are those her albums? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because Red came out in 2012. And I didn't start listening until about 2015.
Okay.
And that's my go-to album for her.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna got bad blood.
Oh, so you know some slang. You know
I
some
think these are
things.
singles. Hold on. I think I went too far down. Albums. There you go.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, her first album, 2006, Taylor Swift. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, look at her, bro.
Dude.
Dang. Dang.
Long time ago.
She looks like a Barbie.
I think she was like 16, 17 when that came out.
How old is she now?
30.
36.
She was born in 89.
Taylor Swift. She is 30. It doesn't say. She has no age. 34.
Oh. I was like, it's there.
She's immortal. She doesn't have an age. I never got into Taylor Swift. Like, ever.
Yeah.
What's funny, here's the thing. Okay.
I mean, it's not surprising.
Yeah.
I'm more shocked that I got into her than you not getting into her. That's the weird.
I'm shocked that you're into Taylor Swift, too.
Yeah.
My mom, for some reason, always said that Taylor Swift was so ugly. It was so weird. Like, every time she'd pop in, she'd, oh, Taylor Swift is so ugly. And I'm like, no, she's not. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't call her like insanely beautiful,
she looks like a
but I wouldn't call her like unattractive.
she looks like a praying mantis.
All right, I gotta go, guys.
Okay, I'll take that back.
Appreciate that.
Okay, well, what other bug could she resemble? Just kidding. Welcome to Sip&Awe. We're gonna categorize celebrities by their face according to what bug they look like.
All right, so Tom DeLonge,
Who's that?
the guitarist for Blink-182.
Oh. Hey guys, I wanted to stop real quick and say thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I want to challenge you with something. If you know someone in your life that you know that they would like this episode, stop what you're doing and send it their way so that we can keep growing the Sip&Awe family. All right, thank you for sharing, and let's get back to the episode.
Oh,
Is that something you need to take?
it might be a client.
Oh.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Yep. Cool. I'll just talk to the crowd.
Yeah. Hello.
What's up, guys? Jeff is on the phone
Yes,
with
sir.
a potential client. For those of you who don't know, Jeffrey is a barber who cuts hair. Is that a client?
No, it was just cops.
Cops.
Yeah, you know the thing where they, hey, this is like the Shreveport Police Department calling for a donation or something like that.
Oh.
So it was that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Well, I guess we kind of got sidetracked. Tell the people what you do for a living.
for a living, I cut hair.
He cuts hair. You see this? If you're watching on YouTube, Jeffrey did this.
I say I maintenance men.
He
That's the
main-
funniest thing to say.
He maintenances my head
I do,
and my back
and the face.
and my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So why hair, Jeffrey? What made you want to do hair?
I wanted a job to where it didn't matter how I looked, and I could make my own schedule.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you interested in cutting hair? Like, I'm trying to think. So was
Like before I started school?
yeah.
No.
No.
No, legit. COVID happened. My TikTok turned into barber TikTok, and I was like, "Oh, that kind of seems cool. Let me
That's
see if
cool.
I could do that." And I figured out I could go to school, and with my age and with like grants and stuff, I learned that I could go to school. I could go for a whole semester and a half, I think,
Uh-huh.
and then after that, I wouldn't have to pay anything if I dropped out. Like,
Cool.
oh, cool. No
That's
harm, no
cool.
foul.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long was school?
A year and a half.
Was it expensive?
No, I got paid.
Sick. You got paid at school?
Yeah, I got grants and stuff
That's cool.
because I was 25, 24 when I signed up for school,
Nice.
and 25 when I started. So I was like fully independent,
Sweet.
had my own bills and stuff like that. So like, I guess the way the state worked, I just got money.
That's cool.
So they
That's
paid,
a blessing.
They paid for my school, and then I got like a couple thousand every semester
Dang it.
for like living money.
So where do you work now?
I work at Studio B.
How's that?
Great.
Awesome.
It's an awesome place, awesome people, great environment.
Yeah, your setup's pretty sweet too.
Dude, I love it so much. Because you've seen me at school. Because you came to the school once, didn't you?
I never did.
You never did? Okay. So.
Because sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
That was the season where I grew up my hair, so I didn't have to cut my hair.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I used to have long hair, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So did I.
Yikes.
Yeah. And now look at us now.
Look at us.
Grown up.
Wow. Wow.
Matured.
We're matured now.
I say matured while I have 2 different tones of green hair. But yeah, you saw me at Grace and Grit.
I did.
My first shop.
I did.
Which was a great place to
was a great
jump
place
in
to
and
start.
learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
really,
Get used to
really
it.
girly.
It was very girly, but
Very Christian. It looked like a little Hobby Lobby.
it looked like a Lifeway where you cut hair.
Yeah. It had like live, life, love. Live, laugh, love stuff all over the place. And it was like
Couple
super
places,
cheesy
yeah,
and like, oh my gosh.
Had
Yeah.
a flower wall.
Jeff didn't really fit in. Yeah.
I did not, but it was awesome though.
Yeah.
It was great time.
And then now you're at Studio B.
Yep, with a full-on toolbox, barber poles, talking trash all day. So fun.
I got
Such a
my
good
own
time.
toolbox.
Oh, I got my own toolbox.
I got my own toolbox. I got my own.
The Yukon
the
Harbor Freight
Yukon.
Special.
Yeah, that's all I need to do. Yeah. So, let me ask you this. Do you have a story you can tell about the weirdest interaction you've had while cutting someone's hair?
Yes. So this was a Thursday before young adults.
Okay.
I was at the shop, Grace and Grit, my first shop in Bossier. And so this shop was next to a bar. So every now and then I'd have like some walk-ins come in that were a little bit tipsy, but they were always cool. They were always cool people. Until one day I had a dude come in that I thought was just a little bit more than tipsy. Turns out he was on meth.
Whoa.
And I didn't realize that at first
Whoa.
until after I started cutting his hair. Because then he told me. I was like, oh, this makes more sense now. And he was basically falling asleep while he was in the chair.
Oh my gosh.
And for no one that cuts hair, every now and then you'll have a kid in your chair. And you either get the awesome kids that are just like super chill or the screaming kids.
Yeah.
The super chill kids, sometimes they fall asleep.
Oh, cool.
So that you'll be cutting their hair and then they'll start bobbing their head down. And then you're just kind of like, oop.
Okay.
Just like that. Little old hit.
Punch the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure they're awake. Keep your
I
head
do it
up,
with
stupid.
mine. So you just
Keep your
like
head up,
kind of
stupid.
pick up their head a little bit and just like hold them up. This was a grown man doing that.
Dang.
So then I finished cutting his hair. I basically just gave him like a buzz cut. I wasn't trying to do anything too fancy on him. I was like, all honesty, I was like, cool, I'm just going to do this and get you out of here. I don't even care if you pay me real. I just want you to leave.
Is that what he wanted, or he like woke up and said, "What'd you do?"
Well, he barely had any hair anyway.
Oh.
He just wanted like a little bit of a bald fade, and then just like I think it was like a 2 or 3 on top.
Gotcha.
Just like kind of like a styled military cut.
Okay.
So I did that, and then his girl that he was with, that he was getting married to that night at the court, started talking witchcraft stuff with Sarah.
Nice.
And you know Sarah. Sarah's like us, like very godly. She's like, well, we don't deal in that kind of stuff here.
Keep your witchcraft to yourself.
So then the woman freaked on her and started yelling. And I'm over there. I'm like standing here. Cool. I stood on the other side of the dude just in case I needed to do something.
Yeah.
And then Sarah's like, she was like, I was ready to throw her in the mirror. If she took one step towards me, I was gonna throw her into the mirror. So then when she left, she took his wallet.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
So
Okay.
then the dude's like, hey, sorry, she took my wallet. I don't know where she is. But I'll give you this ring though. It's like 24 karat gold. He takes off the ring, and his finger's pure green underneath it.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
was like, dude, you can just bail, dude. Just don't come back. It's like, you're good.
So what would you normally do in that situation? So like if someone walked into Studio B, same situation, said they can't pay, what do you do? Do you just let them go, or do you hold them hostage?
So depending on how the person is, like, we can file like small claims, like call a comment, like, hey, they came in here for a service and they don't have money for it, and then file a complaint or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, that's the only time that's happened,
Gotcha.
and I haven't had a problem with that before
Uh-huh.
that happening. So honestly, I'd probably just be like, hey, dude, just if you come back, I'm gonna have you pay double
For two.
beforehand,
Yeah,
or just don't come back, dude.
for sure.
Because if you try to come back and you do it again, I'm probably just gonna post on Facebook being like, hey, dude, this guy
For sure.
ain't gonna pay you.
Do you remember what the lady was saying with witchcraft? Like what she believes, or
She was talking about like goddesses and different like entities or something like
Weird.
that. She was like she had the Stevie Nicks vibe of like the super flowy like cardigan stuff.
Did she have a scarf?
She did have a scarf.
Nice.
Definitely had a scarf.
I knew it.
Yep.
Witchcraft people always have scarves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
It's a uniform.
So what about you, Jeff? Do you believe in like, I don't really know how to ask this, but like, do you believe that witchcraft and stuff is demonic, or you really don't care?
I think it has power.
Yeah.
I think, like in the sense of it being like the manifesting stuff that you hear people talk about nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is real because like even like Christian culture and stuff like that, you have to pray for what you want. You have to believe, like if I'm believing that I'm gonna make a certain amount of money for the year, I have to believe that I'm capable of doing that.
Yeah.
And that like God will help me and stuff like that. So I believe there's power in like what you think. So I mean, if you believe in the witchcraft stuff, it's gonna do something.
Do you think it's wrong?
I mean, I don't think it's right.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a way for people to get into seeing something spiritual, and they get people put in their life to where they can believe something different,
Yeah.
I believe like cool. I mean, I'm not gonna neg whatever people say. Like, oh yeah, I used to be in witchcraft and now I'm like Christian. I'm like sweet, like a what's her name?
Kat Von D.
Kat Von D. You
Yep.
know,
Mm-hmm.
she was in that life for a long time and just eventually graduated over towards Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been blacking out her tattoos and stuff. That's been a big talk at the shop recently.
That's
with
cool.
like me and Kylie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, whatever works. I mean, I think everything has a reason to get people to God somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's witchcraft or something like that, like me, I was doing graffiti, and that's how I got in the church.
That's
They
kind of
needed
cool.
me to paint something. I was like vandalizing. And they were like, "Hey, we need you to do this for church."
Yeah.
Like, sweet.
That's cool.
I was like, I don't have any plan of staying around here.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna pay for my paint and I'm gonna go home.
So why'd you stay?
I had friends there.
Cool.
I was friends with a lot of people at the church. I just never went to church with them.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had like a real like encounter with the Lord where like there was no doubt in your heart like this is God? Like maybe it was a service or you were like reading the scriptures and you're like holy buckets.
Oh yeah, like a handful of times, honestly. Like
It's cool.
it's just like services. I'll be feeling really down and out about something, and it just doesn't even fit with what they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and it just feels like, oh yeah, I need to hear that.
Yeah.
Or just kind of like people walking to the cafe, just saying something to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's no reason why you should be saying that to me right now.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. I love moments like that where it's like,
Yeah.
Hey man, how you doing? I'm fine. No. How you
Like really, how you doing?
It's so like it sounds so cheesy, but it's like so impactful. It's like no. How you really doing?
Or like the calls where like, hey dude, you didn't seem like yourself today. What's up?
Yeah, I love those moments.
I'm like, oh yeah, because
Wow,
this and this is happening.
It's like, wow, you actually freaking care.
Dude, right? You're actually using your phone to make a purpose.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, iPhone.
Praise Jesus. I was gonna ask you another question. I forgot.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh well,
Yeah.
that happens sometimes. Okay, we're talking about church. We're talking about witchcraft. Oh,
Yeah.
What about like other religions? Do you? Not, I'm not asking you if you dabble, but like, what are your thoughts about
Do I
other
dabble
religions?
in the Korah?
So are you Buddhist? No, but
Nah.
but what are your thoughts on like other religions and like Christianity being the one true? I don't want to say religion, but like
Yeah.
Jesus is the only way to God. What are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I don't know enough about how other religions work. You know.
Yeah.
Because you know you have your Baptist, your Catholic, what is it, Mormon,
Mm-hmm.
where like the Mormon Bible I know is written by the prophet John something.
John Smith,
John Smith.
something like that.
And like a lot of stuff that he wrote down, you can just kind of like see in history, like, oh, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like you're writing about stuff in like the 1700s where we have written proof of what happened.
Yeah. Plus, the way that it
But-
was written. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off. But the way that it was written, what I've heard is he put his head in a hat
Mm-hmm.
and he started saying things.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, yeah, write that down. Write this
Yeah.
down." So it's like that's a little freaky.
A little out there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just think, like specifically with like Catholic Baptists, so that they do have parts of the Bible. So there's got to be something to it. But I haven't studied other religions enough to fully understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neither have I. I mean, I do have beliefs.
Great
about-
input.
yeah. Neither have I. That's it.
Same.
Neither. I do believe that Jesus is the only way to heaven, obviously, because he says that in the Bible. But recently, this past week, I saw a video of a guy saying that all major religions mention Jesus in some way and capacity. So this guy was saying,
I think it's in is it the Islam or Muslim? One of them, they mention Jesus as a prophet,
yeah. So,
but they don't mention him as like son of God. They're like, he claims this, but we think he was more this because of these reasons that we have.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
At least you got the guy in the book
for sure. Yeah. So in a lot
of
of
cameo,
major religions, Jesus is like he's a prophet, he's a messenger, he's an enlightened being.
Yeah.
And so this guy was like, if every major religion talks about Jesus, like he's like, then there has to be something about him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool in the fact of every major religion. And what's cool, I think it's, Islam. Man, I'm totally butchering it. Anyways, there's a major religion that happened before Jesus, and they even talked about him, which is kind of cool. So yeah, Jesus is the way, y'all. That's it. That's all you need.
Catch you next week.
Basically, that was a great point to close. You want to close us off, Jeff?
Yeah, we can go ahead and close this off.
You go ahead and close.
I don't remember what he said last time we closed out.
Okay, well, thank you for listening to Sip&Awe. You can now buy Sip&Awe merch. If you're tired of looking like Jeffrey, if you're tired of looking like me, you can now buy Sip&Awe merch and change your wardrobe. You can now like and subscribe, and please share so we can grow the Sip&Awe fam bam. We just surpassed 100 subs. When we get to 200, me and Jeff are going to do the Buddy the Elf challenge, which is
so looking forward to that.
Spaghetti, Pop-Tarts, maple syrup, chocolate syrup, and marshmallows.
I'm gonna throw some candy corn in there, maybe.
Praise Jesus. And then you can listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Be cool. Tune in every week. And are you staying for one more?
Yeah,
cool.
We can do one more.
Cool, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. Jeff is coming back for a part tres. So, guys, we'll see you next week with Jeffrey.